My name is Kirtana Prasad. I'm a senior in electrical engineering with a minor in business administration, and I'm graduating in the spring of 2021.
My name is Gabby Cavallero. I am a senior graduating from electrical engineering with a concentration in power systems.
My name is Grace Maddox, and I am graduating this May with a degree in electrical engineering with a minor in nanoscience.
Sarah Thornton. My major is electrical engineering with the Reese concentration.
I think my favorite memory of ECE is probably our puppy days that we do during finals week.
Going into it, I was an ECE ambassador, so I got to also be a part of the putting together the event, executing it, and volunteering at the event, and seeing all the puppies was really cool.
And it's always been really fun to just get out there and meet so many different people with our professors, our staff, our students, and just have a good time during finals week.
I really enjoyed that, and seeing everyone else enjoy it as well.
There's this one class, ECE 308, electromagnetics physics sort of thing, and it's just a super hard class. And so there was a bunch of us in the library one day. We were all working separately, but then we all realized we're in the same class, and so all of a sudden we pushed tables. It was just pre-pandemic. We pushed all the tables together, and we're sitting there just working really late into the night.
I'm gonna go with my first one, which is when I walked into Cecilia's office my first semester when we had to get approved to get our classes for our second semester, freshman year, and I walked in and I was so nervous, and I didn't think she had any idea who I was, and I walked in and she was like, "Hi, Grace," and I was like, "What?" I was like, "I didn't think you would know who I am," and she's like, "There's not that many Graces in electrical engineering." And she was like, "I'm so happy that you're here," and we sat down and we ended up just talking for an hour, and that to me, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm here, I'm in college, I'm doing this, and that for me was okay, I'm part of this department, and then from there, I have so many good memories just of literally being loopy in Hunt Library with my friends doing homework and all that stuff, but that was the memory where I was like, okay, this is it for me.
Hello, my name is Dan Stansel, and as head of the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, it's my pleasure to welcome you to this virtual ECE Commencement Ceremony for spring 2021. To help us celebrate, I'm pleased to introduce our guest speaker. Dr. Frankie Myers is a medical device engineer passionate about improving access to healthcare and empowering individuals to make better health decisions. As a founding engineer at Lucira Health Incorporated, he led a team to develop and launch the world's first at-home molecular COVID-19 test. Prior to that, he was a staff research engineer and lecturer at University of California, Berkeley, focusing on medical instrumentation for global health. He holds an electrical and computer engineering degree from NC State and a PhD in bioengineering from UC Berkeley. I would like to especially thank Dr. Myers for his willingness to get up early in the morning on the West Coast to join us for this occasion. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Frankie Myers.
Thank you, Dr. Stansel. I'm so thrilled for this opportunity to speak to you, NC State ECE class of 2021, along with whatever other randos are joining us here on YouTube. Welcome all. You know, I kept this gown after my PhD because I thought it might come in handy for a Halloween party costume or something someday. I never thought I'd be delivering a commencement address. So thank you for the chance to pull this out of the costume closet. You know, it wasn't that long ago that I was on the other side of this screen where you are now. When I first came to NC State from Beaufort County, I was pretty overwhelmed. Everyone seemed so smart. It took me a while to find my feet, but that department, the ECE department, supported me, encouraged me, and I found family there among the faculty and administrators and my fellow students, and I'm sure you feel the same way. NC State is a special place, and it will always be a special place for us. So anyway, I tend to procrastinate, right? I wish I could say this has changed since college, but I would be lying. I wrote this speech yesterday, and all I could think was, I wish I could be in DHL library right now. That was where I got things done. We all have places that inspire us like that, and that was mine. I actually participated in a library sit-in to protest the library closing at midnight. We marched to the chancellor's house after midnight, stood in her front lawn, and demanded that the library return to 24-hour operation. Those were simpler times and simpler protests. We got what we wanted though, and that was good for me because I pulled a lot of all-nighters in there. I still go back there when I'm in North Carolina. I go to my favorite study carrel on the 6th floor overlooking the Brickyard and Harrelson Hall, which was conspicuously absent last time I was there. Where did it go? And could you please put it back? Thanks. Anyway, enough of my nostalgia. I want to talk about dinosaurs. 66 million years ago, an asteroid 6 miles in diameter struck the Yucatan. It literally set the entire planet on fire. The resulting ash is preserved in the geological record as a black line about as thick as a notebook. It's called the KT boundary. Now, what's so fascinating about this boundary is there was life before it and there was life after it, but it was very different. This was the end of the dinosaurs and the beginning of mammals. Some furry creatures tucked away in their burrows through all that hellfire eventually poked their heads out when it was over and said, all right, I can work with this. They adapted and they found new opportunities to thrive in a changed world. This pandemic is your asteroid strike. Now, it's been a difficult year, perhaps not geologic era defining difficult, but it's been difficult for all of us. We've been tucked away in our burrows, binging on Netflix, and we're finally starting to emerge and take stock. What an awesome time to be graduating with an engineering degree, because where others see disruption, we engineers see opportunity. So I invite you to think back over the past year. What have we learned about ourselves? What problems did the pandemic expose that call for new innovation? What old habits need to go the way of the dinosaurs? That's what this moment calls for. Take healthcare, for example. How can we improve our ability to respond to future pandemics or improve access to care when health resources are strained? You know, medicine is one of these fields that changes fairly slowly, and that's probably a good thing, right? I mean, you don't want your surgeon going, hey, I got an idea, let me try something. But the pandemic has really shined the spotlight on things that need to change in medicine. And, you know, I work in medical devices, and one of the reasons I got into this field is that I love how technology can lower barriers and empower individuals to do things that were previously out of their reach. And I think nowhere is that needed more than in medicine. Think about finance. There are huge problems here with economic inequality that have been brewing for a long time, and the pandemic has only exacerbated those. How can we use technology to support equitable economic growth and improve people's financial lives? How about education, right? This is something you've all experienced firsthand. I mean, academia is, ironically enough, another institution that is slow to change. Last I checked, I mean, you guys were still strapping dead trees on your backs and lugging them from red brick building to red brick building, right? And I mean, I miss those days. It's certainly good exercise, but over the past year, when you couldn't do that, how did it go? You know, given your unique perspective at the KT boundary of higher education, what would you keep and what would you change? What tools would you develop to reinvent the educational experience in a post-pandemic world? The pandemic was a change catalyst for nearly every industry. It has challenged assumptions about how we work, fundamental assumptions. Maybe we don't need everyone commuting into a city office every day, provided that businesses have the right tools to enable collaboration and ensure accountability remotely. So how can technology prepare us for a future of work that's more efficient with our resources and time and more geographically inclusive of folks outside of cities? Some things shouldn't change. For me, the take-home lesson of this pandemic is that there's no substitute for being physically present with community, whether that's your classmates, your coworkers, or your family. I mean, I don't know about you, but when this is over, I hope I never have to attend another Zoom party, right? I mean, my hope is that this pandemic has taught us to value those times we are together more. Get off our phones and be present. We need each other to stay sharp and stay sane. We need each other to teach and to learn from, to challenge us, to inspire us, and bring out the best in us. So I'm giving you a homework assignment. After a year, it can be hard to break the ice with people you haven't seen in a while. Make the effort. Challenge yourself to be the first to reach out. Classmates, old roommates, professors. Those relationships are important, and it takes work to keep them strong, and that's doubly true now. One positive thing that came out of the pandemic: global CO2 emissions fell by 6.5%. That's pretty good, right? I mean, all it took was bringing the global economy to a grinding halt. Unfortunately, even that fell short of our targets for limiting temperature rise, which is about 7.5% per year. I mean, this is the greatest challenge of our lifetimes. It is. And it's a challenge that resulted from technology. Now, better technology has to provide a solution. It has to. So that's daunting, right? But that's the challenge, and that's the joy of engineering, solving real world problems. And we have a few. I mean, the world state matrix has a few positive eigenvalues, right? If you know what I mean. We're pretty far from equilibrium. Engineering is more than a set of vocational skills that prepares you for a career. It's a lens through which to view the world, to decompose the complexity of systems into their component forces and state variables and circuit elements, to bring calm from the chaos, to understand, not just for the sake of understanding, but for the sake of wielding that understanding to shape the future. And even though you're graduating with an electrical and computer engineering degree, don't let that completely define you. One of the great things about an engineering education is that everything you learned in ECE can directly transfer to mechanical engineering or bioengineering, environmental or life sciences. Education is a lifelong pursuit. Trust your ability to lean on your ECE foundation and teach yourself new things. And don't be afraid of failure. You know, failure is like negative feedback. If you're not failing, you're running open loop. And if you took 308, you know that's never a good idea. As Thomas Edison said, I have not failed, but I have found 1,000 ways not to make a light bulb. Find something you care about and find people you enjoy working with. I can't stress that enough. Keep an open mind to where that might lead you. Don't be afraid to experiment. That's how we grow. You know, a lot of us put pressure on ourselves to find the right path pretty early on. I mean, I'm certainly guilty of that. But there is no right path for you. You are not just one thing. As Walt Whitman said, you are large. You contain multitudes. Explore that. Embrace your superpower as an engineer. Find the opportunities, even when the asteroid strikes and everything seems bleak. Especially then, that's when you're needed most. Take care of yourself. Be kind. Be curious. Be safe, but not too safe. And remember to call your mother. Go Pack.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to introduce today's student speaker, Vincent Medenilla. Vincent is graduating today with a bachelor's in electrical engineering. He moved to the United States 5 years ago with his family from the Philippines and enrolled at Wake Tech. In 2018, he transferred to NC State and was awarded the Goodnight Scholarship. While at NC State, Vincent has been a member of the ECE Ambassadors and served as the Public Relations Officer. He's been involved in the honor fraternity Phi Sigma Pi, has served as a student ambassador for the NC State student government, and mentored students in the Goodnight Scholars program. Vincent also participated in 2 alternative service break trips, one to Washington, D.C., where he worked to prevent homelessness and food insecurity, and the other to Costa Rica, which focused on sustainability. Vincent completed 2 internships, one with RMF Engineering and the other Dewberry Engineers. In addition, he participated in the Research Experience for Undergraduates program. After graduation, Vincent will work as a software development intern at NetApp before starting his master's degree at the University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign, where he plans to focus on signal processing and artificial intelligence. I was lucky enough to be Vincent's academic advisor and the instructor for a sophomore level class he took. We're all proud of you, Vincent, and we know you'll represent our department well.
Thank you, Mrs. Townsend. First off, I want to congratulate. Thank you, Mrs. Townsend. First off, I want to congratulate everyone for graduating. It was a rocky road, but we pushed through and we made it. Can we time the chat with congratulations, please? Thank you. I'd like to thank my family for always supporting me, and thanks for everyone around the world who's watching our live stream right now. I'd also like to thank everyone who made this event possible, especially our department head, Dr. Stansel, and our digital communications manager, Charles Hall. Growing up in the Philippines, I did not have much. I had to pay hourly in computer rental shops to do schoolwork because our schools did not offer free computer services. So when my family decided to move here 5 years ago, I felt like I was behind on all fronts, especially in tech and computer systems. Since I did not go to high school here, I had to go to Wake Tech Community College first and then transfer. At Wake Tech, luckily, I found a group of people who were also transferring to State. And today, we're all graduating in ECE together, and I'm very proud of you guys. For the past 3 years at State, I was lucky enough to make connections and friends here in the department. And I found that no matter where you came from, NC State has a place for you. The diversity and inclusion that NC State offers enabled me to find my footing and settle in this university. Aside from staying late in Hunt Library, my favorite thing about NC State is our collaborative spirit. Although all of us are competitive in nature, I, for one, never felt like I was competing against any of you. I remember in ECE 212, when my circuit board was not working and I was getting visibly frustrated, a random guy came up to me and pointed out what was wrong with my circuit. Turns out it's just a simple grounding problem. For years together, we grieved in failure and celebrated together in success. And today, once more, we celebrate together in success. I will never forget the times that we flocked together outside our classrooms after exams. and discuss what just happened. It's a flip coin, but it's usually pretty bad. But it's always nice to hear someone tell you that it's going to be okay. As we often say here at State, for the strength of the wolf is the pack, and the strength of the pack is the wolf. Before we proceed, I feel like I must make a confession. I consider myself to be an average student, a B student, if you will. Now, I know I'm not alone, and there are many of us out there. And according to Michael Scott from the TV show The Office, average people are the most special people in the world, and that's why God created so many of them. Now, joke aside, what I'm trying to say is that being average can be healthy. A famous quote attributed to Confucius says that if you're the smartest person in the room, then you're in the wrong room. And that's why I'm okay to be average, because that means I have not reached my full potential yet, and there's always room to grow. Many of us are afraid to try new things out of fear of not being good at it. But my message for you today is to just go for it. Throw that frisbee, pick up the guitar, accept a job in a place you have not been before. Give the gym another shot, pursue that grad school degree, and try a new hobby. As our generation puts it, full send. And the most dangerous place on earth is your comfort zone. And it's okay to be average, it's temporary. Work hard enough, and being average becomes a stage and not a destination. After this ceremony, we're headed to different paths. Some of us are going to work full-time. A few may even become college professors. Some of us, like myself, are going to grad school. But no matter where you go, never forget your roots. Please take a minute today to thank your family and friends, your previous teachers who inspired you, and everyone who pushed you to do better. And never forget how this department shaped you, through the A pluses and the C minuses, through the well-written code and the code that won't even compile, through the fully functional circuit and the smoky burnt ones, through the sunny days and the occasional snowy days, through the good and the bad, EB2 was your home. I'd like to thank our professors for making engineering very understandable for raw, young students like us, and for the ECE department for putting together one of the best ECE programs in the world. And now, I challenge you, ECE Class of 21, to go out there and change the world, leaving traces of red and white wherever you go. And hey, don't forget to have fun doing it. It's the Wolfpack way. If there's one thing I want you to take home from this speech, is that strive hard to be the best until you become average again. Thank you, and go Pack.
Thank you both, Dr. Myers and Vincent Medenilla, for those thought-provoking messages. And we're so glad you were able to join us live today. I'd now like to turn it over to Dr. Paul Franzon, the ECE Director of Graduate Programs.
Hello, my name is Paul Franzon. I'm Director of Graduate Programs in this department, and it's my pleasure to introduce the people who earned the degree of the Doctor of Philosophy this semester. The Doctor of Philosophy, or the PhD, is the highest attainment one can achieve in academia. It requires several years of work, including coursework, and making an original contribution to the knowledge of humanity. Today's recipients are as follows. Azma Al-Rushad, title of PhD, is Zonal Volt VAR Control for High PV Penetration Distribution Systems, chaired by Ning Lu. Munira Bufferson, Investigation of Proximity Coupled Patch Antenna with a fixed feed for adaptable millimeter wave antenna in package design. Jacob Adams is the chair. Eli Buckner, a computer vision approach for assessing the effects of iron deficiency on cell differentiation in Arabidopsis thaliana roots, chaired by Kranos Williams. Jeremy Cole, localization of biotic insects using low-cost inertial measurement units and encounter information, chaired by Edgar Loberton. Jay Duane, enhancing trust-aware collaboration in resilient distributed smart grid, chaired by Mao-Wen Chow. Sally Ghanem, information fusion, scaling subspace-driven approaches, chaired by Hamid Karim. Samuel Hawke, data analytics and computational methods to identify mechanisms for controlling traits across biological scales. Kranos Williams is the chair. Carter Harris, focusing of electromagnetic fields with active and passive lenses, chaired by David Ricketts. Ri-Chung Jin, privacy preserving information exchange in collaborative security, crowd sensing and machine learning. Huey Day is the chair. Hyun-Young Kim, control of high frequency PMSMs with non-sinusoidal back EMF. Subhashis Bhattacharya is the chair. Hamed Mohammed Bhagapur, designing and testing a closed-loop magnetically actuated laser scanning system for tissue ablation, chaired by Edward Grant. Mazia Nourian, analysis of finite state automata and transducers, processing acceleration on disparate hardware technologies, chaired by Michaela Becky. Adam Hensley Stevens, data-driven control of the permanent magnet synchronous motor with dynamic mode decomposition, chaired by Iqbal Hussain. Wei Siwen, learning spatial, attentive, and reconfigurable generative adversarial networks for image synthesis, chaired by Tianfu Wu. Akhilesh Tanaru, smart ALD metal oxide e-noses, designing low power, highly sensitive, selective gas sensors, co-chaired by Bongmuk Lee and Veena Misra. Hong Zi, microgrid modeling and control from the software in the loop to the hardware in the loop, chaired by Ning Lu. Hu Yu, stability and power quality issues in networked power electronic systems, analyses and solutions, chaired by Zren Lukic. That concludes the list of PhD candidates who graduated this semester. Please join me in thanking them and in congratulating them for their achievements. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to all of our PhD graduates. The doctoral degree is the most advanced academic degree conferred by American institutions of higher education. The title doctor, which is Latin for teacher, was used in the 12th century to denote those of great learning. The master's degree represents successful completion of 1 or 2 years of study beyond the bachelor's degree. This academic honor dates back to the establishment of the oldest universities in Europe. The bachelor's degree is the oldest academic degree used by institutions of higher education in America. This degree, which represents completion of a 4-year course of study at the college level, was first awarded in America in 1642 to the graduating class of Harvard College. We'd like now to congratulate and recognize all of our ECE graduates receiving master's and bachelor's degrees, and then turn it over to Dr. Greg Bird, our Associate Department Head, to recognize our undergraduate honor recipients.
Congratulations, graduates. Hopefully soon we'll be celebrating together again in Reynolds Coliseum. Until then, I wish you the best. I've enjoyed working with all of you, and go Pack.
Can we say good job?
Good job.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, ECE graduates, especially all of our MS-EPSI students.
Congratulations, graduates. Now get out there and show the rest of the world what we already know, that NC State engineers are among the best in the world.
Congratulations, graduates. It has truly been a pleasure having you all in our classrooms. Wish you all the best as you move forward with your careers in this journey of life. Congratulations again.
Congratulations, Neil Kordsmeyer, on your computer engineering degree from NC State. We're so proud of you.
We look forward to your next adventure. Your hard work and dedication has paid off. Congrats, Neil. We love you.
Congratulations, ECE 2021 graduates, especially the ECE ambassadors, including Kirthana, Yasmin, Sarah, Riley, and Vincent.
Echoing Elizabeth's comments, congratulations to all the graduating ECE ambassadors, and congratulations to all in the class of 2021. It's been an experience, but you'll be all stronger for it, and we can't wait to see what you accomplish next. Stay in touch, and congratulations.
It's my pleasure to recognize students that are graduating with honors this semester. Our first group is called cum laude. So cum laude is a Latin phrase that literally means with praise. So these are students that are finishing with a GPA of 3.25 to 3.49. Definitely above average, Vincent. The students are Nawaf Ali Alamro, Tyler Brian Crown, Alan Toru Davila, Holden Evans Dry, Stacy Roberts Emmerich, Ryan Hardy, Samuel Eric Henson, Bryce Arshavir Husseini, Travis Allen Hurst, Zachary Kesey, Andrew Knowles, Cameron George Cagle, Asa Tate Latin, Guohui Liu, Evan Christopher Mason, Jared Spencer McCarver, Jon Vincent Medenilla, Jordan Wayne Moore, Clevin Norona, Kirthana Prasad, Christopher Michael Priestcorn, Vinita Ravindran, Maria Victoria Inez Samia, Samuel David Shenton, Dylan Reed Smith, Ayesha Vijay Kumar, Henry Wong, Nicholas Bernard Wirtz, Britannia Wright, and Matthew William Zafam. Good job and congratulations. Our next group is magna cum laude, which means with great praise. These students are graduating with a GPA between 3.5 and 3.74. Kyra Christine Anderson, Ramanathan Balasubramanian, Alexis Belmonte, Pedro Benitez Villegas, Colin Douglas Brown, Gabriela Ann Caballero, Chingwei Chong, Hunter Gillette Cook, Jillian Michelle DePinto, Quinn Dibble, Matthew Joseph Deenan, Liam Thomas Donovan, Shane Michael Dubs, Jennifer Fong, Jack Kerwin Frederick, Matthew Paul Harris, Kyle William Heater, Carolee R. Heron, Trevor Wayne Howard, Hunter Kyle Johnson, Lucas Ian Johnson, Jianqing Ma, Luke Carter McConaughey, Nicholas A. Prodinentis, Jinyi Chu, Zhengming Shi, Eric Sanato Hernandez, Brett Maverick Thompson, Terrell Kenneth Ufot, Stephen Robin Yan, Minri Zhang. The next group is summa cum laude, which means with highest praise. These are students graduating with GPAs of 3.75 and above. Alexander Ray Allen, Matthew Lee Bloodworth, Elijah Booma Sims, John Bumgardner, Luke Anthony Burgess, Jacob Arden Buster, Skylar Capezzi, Robert James Casano, Davis Claiborne, Armando Durante, Zainab Yasmin Dermaz, Alexander Elam, Evan Patrick Elizaj, Micah Gafford, Ryan Michael Gates, Jake Gibson, Reese Michael Gretsch, Matthew Dean Harrell, Jenna Marie Harris, Jordan Miller Hayes, Christian Robert Helmer, Mason Ray Hewitt, Nicholas Norwood Himes, Vera Noor Kara, Neil Patrick Kordsmeyer, Joshua Craig Larson, Alejandro Laredo, Campbell James Lohman, Jinye Liu, Grace Michaud Maddox, Suryash Ray Makdal, Nicholas Jean Marshall, Keith Mellendorf, Nicholas Charles Mahaliak, Ethan Patrick Miller, Charles Anthony Moody, Bradley Thomas Moreau, Christine Yangdan Neenhuis, Janet Kalparesh Kumar Patel, Christian Garrett Pierce, Micah Sterling Pinagon, Alyssa Ann Prisgoda, Cyrus Rad, Riley Jane Reinhardt, Andrew Kenneth Smith, John Cotton Taylor, Sarah Alicia Thornton, Armpad Voros, Laura Amanda Walker, Michael Reese Wing. Now, among this group, we especially recognize those who are finishing with a GPA of 4.0 or above. Elijah Booma Sims, Luke Anthony Burgess, Jacob Arden Buster, Zainab Yasmin Dermaz, Alexander Elam, Reese Michael Gretsch, Matthew Dean Harrell, Jenna Marie Harris, Christian Robert Helmer, Mason Ray Hewitt, Matthew Kay, Neil Patrick Kordsmeyer, Jinyee Liu, Grace Michaud Maddox, Keith Mellendorf, Ethan Patrick Miller, Janet Kalpesh Kumar Patel, Christian Garrett Pierce, Andrew Kenneth Smith. Congratulations and job well done. We also have awards in various categories for our graduating seniors. In citizenship and service, the award goes to Yasmin Dermaz. For leadership, Alexander Allen. For scholarly achievement, Grace Maddox. And for humanities, Elijah Booma Sims. Congratulations to these and all of our 2021 graduates.
Graduates, not only have you successfully completed your degrees, resulting from years of hard work and determination, you've successfully completed 3 of the most unusual and challenging semesters in the university's history. Success like this is usually not achieved in a vacuum, so I suspect that the support of family and friends has been an important part of your success. Today would be a great time to take a moment and tell them how much you appreciate their love and support. The situation with COVID-19 has challenged us all, and there's no question that the changes in your class and campus experience have been extremely disruptive. It has also impacted extracurricular activities that in usual times form some of the most memorable university experiences. Not only has it caused stress on students, faculty, and staff, but it has caused economic hardship on many as well. So for your willingness to work with us and for your personal sacrifice, I would like to say thank you. I think we've also learned some things from this shared experience that have changed our perspectives and outlook. At the outset of the pandemic, I remember having a sense that we were more patient with each other. We knew we were all trying our best in the face of challenges we hadn't seen before. As the weeks turned to months, the stresses may have sometimes had the opposite effect. But the awareness of the benefits of having patience with one another and assuming that others are trying their best to do the right thing has stuck with me. I also hope this experience has given you a new sense of confidence. As Dr. Myers has so effectively expressed, life has a way of taking unexpected turns, and your ability to rapidly adapt is key to being successful. By hanging in there and successfully completing your degrees, you have demonstrated that you have the ability to pivot and respond constructively to unexpected challenges. The confidence of knowing that you can do this may very well prove to be one of the most valuable things you gain from your experience at NC State. Our world is presently facing some very daunting challenges, but I'm confident that you have the creativity and competence to lead in finding solutions. My confidence comes from my knowledge of a distinctive group of innovators whose ranks you join today, the Wolfpack ECE family, a community that dates back more than 100 years and includes those who persevered during the flu pandemic of 1918 in a department that was barely 1 year old. The community is now comprised of many thousands of outstanding professionals working to positively change the world. So in closing, let me add my heartfelt congratulations for a job well done. I would like to thank Isabella Mormando, Dr. Greg Bird, and especially Charles Hall, our digital communications manager, for planning and producing the webcast today. I would also like to express my appreciation to our speakers, Dr. Frankie Myers and Vincent Medenilla, for their willingness to help make this event truly memorable. Finally, I want you to know that there are few things that professors enjoy more than hearing from former students. So please stay in touch and know that you're always welcome here. Once again, congratulations, and I wish you continued success as you begin the next stage of your career.
Congratulations, class of spring 2021.
Congratulations, Freedom and ECE grads. We are very proud of you.
Congratulations, graduates. It's been a wonderful semester working with you, and I wish you all the very best for the future.
Congratulations, class of 2021. And with Doug, Marty, and Henry, I'm really proud of you, and I miss you a whole lot.
Hello, students. Big congratulations on your graduation.
Hi, ECE graduates of 2021. Congratulations, you made it to the top. Good luck for your future. Go Wolfpack. This is coming from the top of Humpback Rock in the Blue Ridge Parkway. Bye.
Congratulations, class of 2021, and best wishes on your next adventure. I hope you come back and visit sometime when the university fully reopens.
Hello everyone, I'm Aishwarya, a master's student in computer engineering. I feel so honored to be graduating at NCSU. NCSU is the place where I learned what life is, and I'm proud of the person I've become today, both professionally and personally. All this is possible because of NCSU. I would like to thank my family for choosing NC State as a part of my career. Thank you, my professors and friends, for supporting me all the time. And to all my fellow graduates, congratulations, class of 2021. Go Wolfpack, stay safe.
Congratulations on completing your degree program. It's been a privilege having you on campus. We look forward to having you come back and visit often. Best wishes for your future career success.
Congratulations, ECE class of 2021. You made it. We are so proud of you and grateful for you. Best wishes. I know your future is super bright. Go Pack.
Congratulations, Vinita Ravindran. You did an awesome job. We are so proud of your achievements, and you're such an inspiration for women of your age.
Congrats, Vin. Proud of your achievement. You spent a lot of hours, a lot of intelligence has gone into it. We are very, very proud of you. Yay!
Congratulations, pandemic seniors. You completed your whole senior year successfully through the pandemic. Congratulations, the class of 2021.
Congratulations to the ECE class of 2021.
Happy graduation day, everyone! Daniel and I here want to say congratulations and bravo, especially to my husband, Hamid Mohammad Bagarpur. We want to say we are so happy and proud of you, Hamid.
Congrats, Neil. I know you worked very hard and you come a long way. You're going to have a bright future ahead of you, man. Very proud of you.
Congratulations, class of spring 2021.
Congratulations, ECE graduates. I wish you the best in your future endeavors.
Congratulations to all the ECE graduates and especially the MS in Computer Engineering graduates. It was a real honor for me to have been a part of class of 2021. You guys were smart, inquisitive, and therefore very inspiring. It was a real pleasure for me to share the same classroom with some of you guys. I wish you all the best in all your future endeavors. Go Pack.
Congratulations, ECE graduates.
Hey, ECE graduates. I'm so happy to share in the excitement of your graduation today. Very big congratulations and best wishes for your next adventure. Wherever you go, please remember that we are always proud of you and the PEC is here to support you. Very big congrats again.
Congratulations, spring 2021 graduates.